I want to talk about the Iranian people for a moment. We've seen in both Trump's address over the weekend and Netanyahu as well, essentially a sentiment of, we're doing the heavy lifting for you, we're creating the conditions for you to come out and take back your country and take back freedom and control. What would need to happen for that to actually be able to occur? What are the precursors that need to be seen?
So there's a triangle. The triangle is US, Israel, and the son of the deposed Shah, Reza Pahlavi, that is now, he's living in Los Angeles. Israel and the US are clearing the way by sending or attacking these, symbols of power, these actual oppressive powers on the ground forces, clearing the way for the Shah to tell the Iranian people, listen, the obstacles have been removed. You don't need to fear anymore. Now is the time to act. So to come out to the streets. We want to see millions of people on the streets, like happened in 1979 when the Shahs left to the West. So when we see that development, when we see the battle over hearts and minds, which is this stage of the war, the battle over hearts and minds, that the Iranians feel that freedom is near, that it's now the time to come out, that their oppressors are weak, and it's time to hit the nail on its head, then the toppling of the regime will be finalized. The regime is definitely weaker. It's definitely making strategic mistakes. But the Iranian people have to sense that and feel that, and they are being encouraged to wait for that right moment and go out and finish the job.
Strategically, what are some of those things that we would need to see for them to feel emboldened and confident to come out onto the streets?
So there's lots of discussion about it in the academic world, and one of them is how do you pinpoint the indicators of that shift in conscious towards we're no longer oppressed, or we can now claim our freedom. One of them is the reversal of guns or barrels. So when the army that attacks the citizens to oppress them starts to attack the regime instead, that is a strong indicator that a revolution is happening. When the official institutes of the government talking about this new regime, new government, and rejecting the old regime, like the TV, the radio, media, that is when we see strong indication that, of course, the revolution or the toppling of the old regime has or is in the state of being completed. In the Arab world, by the way, in the Muslim world, you add the calling of the muazzin, or what's happening in mosques, who are they naming as the leader. That's an old tradition. So there are many indications that initial signs of it are already happening. Forces within, anti-regime forces within Iran are already attacking, at least at the periphery, some police stations or arresting IRGC people. Initial signs that the regime, at least, is on its way to join in or become part of the dustbin of history.